Long ago, 5 men set out from their own paths to achieve their own destinies. Now they are brothers, united under one cause. Alone they are strong, together they are unbreakable. They are bonded by metal.
Welcome to Bonded by Metal. I'm the Disciple of Rock, and today I am sharing my experience seeing Pantera, Amon, Amarth, and King Parrot live. A show which I have mixed feelings for, which I will cover in due time. However, I would like to address two things before getting started. First, I want to thank all of those of you who watched and liked my review of Ghost live. From the bottom of my heart, I cannot express how much it means to me and everyone else from Bonded by Metal for the support. With that going forward, seeing the success of that video, it has made me clear that I want to log all my concert experiences.
Please! Please! No!
So enjoy the reviews of bands that I get to see live. Now, the reviews won't be focused as much on the tour that I saw, but mainly the band themselves and whether they're worth seeing or not. So with that being all cleared up, let's get into the review. Okay, I'm going to make this part of the review real short and simple. Going in, I had no idea who the heck King Parrot was, so naturally, I had zero idea of what they would be like. However, to my pleasant surprise, they actually weren't half bad. That's not to say that I'm a huge fan of them, or I would make any effort to go see them on their own, seeing that their music really just isn't for me. However, as an opening act, you could do far worse. I really won't get too much into it, seeing that I don't know them as well, and I just don't feel that that would be a fair criticism. Next. Words cannot even begin to describe how great Amon Amarth are live. They are one of those bands that sound great on the albums, but to 11 in a live setting. The most intense crowd I was in for any show, period. Heck, extremely interactive with the crowd, the on-stage props, the crowd moshing and rowing. It was truly one of the best times I've ever had at a concert. Amon Amarth is a band that you will definitely need to see live, and they are worth going way out of your way to see, too. They just aren't a band that's a must-see once in your life. They're a band that you need to see every time they come to your area. Amon Amarth was the best part of this show, and it ain't even close, which leads me to... And now we get to the part of the show where I get to piss everybody off. Look, I hate Pantera's say for a few songs. I would like them if they stuck to when they were actually good during the power metal era, an opinion that Pantera fanboys will hate me for, but Pantera fanboys wouldn't know anything about good music, or else they would acknowledge everything after power metal is totally crap. I'm not saying Pantera totally suck, I'm just saying they mostly suck. From Phil's voice aging like a fine Sahara desert milk, to Zakk Wylde not being able to do Dimebag riffs well, it's apparently clear that this reunion was a massive cash grab, nothing more. Look, the live show itself was fine, but even Pantera fans are slightly smart enough to admit that this is not Pantera, this is a tribute band. Heck, I've seen an AC/DC tribute band that were good live, but that doesn't mean that they're AC/DC. Phil Assenmouth being a royal D-bag on stage, acting like Pantera is the greatest metal band ever, made me think of one thing and one thing only.
My name is Rex, and if you study with my 8-week program, you will learn a system of self-defense that I developed over 2 seasons of fighting in the octagon. It's called Rex Kwando.
Look, I went in wanting to like Pantera, but I came out hating them even more. I hate them with Dimebag, and I hate them even more without Dimebag. I have some mind-blowing Dimebag jokes for you, but unlike Phil Assenmouth, I won't pull the trigger and be respectful to the dead and let them stay dead. A mind-numbingly boring 3.8 for me, till I rear my voice in the next one. Live hard and stay free.